Better known as Tony Jaa, he is a Thai film actor specializing in martial arts movies, as well as a choreographer, stuntman, and film director. Tony's popularity came from his appearances in the Ong Bak trilogy, Furious 7, XXX, Return of Xander Cage, and other films. Tony Jaa is not just a stuntman and actor, but also a martial arts master. As a child, he watched action movies starring Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan. Inspired by his idols, he began practicing martial arts himself. His journey into martial arts began in his own room when he was 10 years old. His father, Panam, taught Muay Thai and laid the foundation for his son's martial arts training. Panam continued teaching him at a temple school where he successfully competed against other students. By the age of 15, he had already earned the title of martial arts master. Thanks to his endurance and excellent athletic abilities, the young Panam received a scholarship to the National College of Physical Education in Mahasarakam province. There, the young man studied the basics of Muay Thai, the precursor of modern Muay Thai, as well as Wushu, Taekwondo, and other martial arts. Panam was considered one of the best students in disciplines such as long jump, high jump, gymnastics, and wrestling. During his college years, he won several gold medals and became known as an excellent athlete. His journey into the film industry began when Tony started working as a stuntman in little-known movies. He performed his work so well that he was noticed and began receiving major roles. In 2003, the action film Ong Bak, Muay Thai Warrior was released. For Western audiences, Panam took the pseudonym Tony Jaa. He performed extremely difficult stunts involving spectacular acrobatics and incredible speed. No mechanical equipment or computer-generated effects were used during filming. Jaa performed all of the stunts himself. The film was a huge success, and people began talking about Tony Jaa as the new star of Asian action cinema. In the movie, he performs incredible stunts, but more importantly, he demonstrates the power of Muay Thai. The film shows how Muay Thai can actually be used in street fights, demonstrating the real power of Thai boxing. The following Ong Bak films were also successful. In 2015, Tony Jaa made his Hollywood debut in Furious 7. In his personal life, Tony Jaa is married to a woman from a Thai province. The couple dated for 3 years before officially marrying in May 2012. Together, they are raising 2 daughters. Today, the actor is 50 years old. Scott Adkins is an English actor and martial artist best known for his role as Yuri Boyka in the Undisputed film series, and for his appearance in The Expendables 2. From an early age, Scott participated in various sports, but he became interested in martial arts at the age of 10 after his father took him and his brother to a local martial arts club. Martial arts became an obsession for me. It felt like something I had been searching for my whole life, the actor recalled. At a young age, he wanted to become like Bruce Lee and Jean-Claude Van Damme, so he trained extremely hard every day. I turned my father's garage into my own dojo, Scott said. At the age of 14, the young man continued studying Taekwondo under Ron Sergio, and a few years later he began practicing kickboxing under the guidance of Anthony Jones. While practicing martial arts, Scott also became interested in Hollywood. He enrolled in a drama class at Sutton Coldfield College. Being a shy young man, Scott found it incredibly difficult to perform on stage in front of an audience. I knew I wanted to do it, but performing terrified me, the actor said. At first, Scott played minor roles in little-known films, but his real breakthrough came with the role of the undefeated prison fighter Yuri Boyka in Undisputed 2, starring Michael Jai White, who also served as Scott's boxing trainer. After this film, he was invited to major projects such as The Bourne Ultimatum and X-Men Origins: Wolverine. In the 2009 film Ninja, Scott received his first leading role. This was followed by appearances in The Expendables 2, Hercules, Legend of Hercules, Doctor Strange, and other films. His most recent film mentioned in the source is the 2019 movie Ip Man 4. Scott Adkins also shares some advice about training. Train as hard as possible, but you need to do it intelligently. There are many different types of training, but you have to find the one that works specifically for you. To gradually achieve your desired results, you need motivation and dedication. Train not only in the gym, but also outside it. Vary your exercises and change the number of sets so your body does not get used to the routine. When you enter the gym, you need to stay focused and concentrated. As for his personal life, Adkins prefers not to talk much about it. Nevertheless, it is known that he has a partner named Lisa. In interviews, the actor refers to her as his fiancée. The couple is raising 2 children. According to the source, the actor is currently 50 years old. Michael Jai White is an American actor and martial artist. Michael grew up without a father, in a neighborhood where the laws of the streets were harsh, and witnessing a murder could be as ordinary as going out to buy bread. This environment pushed him toward becoming a fighter. At the age of 7, he and his mother moved to a neighboring state where the situation was not much better. At 8, he began studying martial arts. They did not have money for classes, so at first, a neighborhood boy showed him some techniques. Michael learned extremely quickly. A coach at one of the local martial arts schools noticed his talent and allowed him to train for free. By the age of 15, White had already been hardened by numerous street fights. He became the leader of a teenage gang, came under the influence of a drug lord, and was shot twice, once in the arm and once in the leg. With a background like that, he could have ended up either in prison or in a grave. But there was another option. Break out of this vicious cycle and prove that he could achieve something in life, and he chose the second path. Michael became more disciplined, entered college, earned a degree in teaching, and worked as a school teacher for about 3 years. During this period, his interest in martial arts continued to grow day by day. At the same time, he practiced several disciplines, including karate, taekwondo, boxing, and kickboxing. Today, he holds several black belts in different martial arts, including taekwondo, kyokushin, shotokan, kabuto, goju ryu, and others. Michael also has a world kickboxing championship title. All this time, he dreamed of becoming an actor and worked hard toward that goal, attending different acting classes and training programs. Eventually, he quit his teaching job and moved to Los Angeles to fully dedicate himself to achieving his dream. Michael Jai White became widely known in the film world after the release of Tyson, where he portrayed the legendary professional boxer Mike Tyson. However, his first role was actually in The Toxic Avenger Part 2. After that came dozens of films, including Universal Soldier 2, where he appeared alongside Jean-Claude Van Damme, Exit Wounds with Steven Seagal, and Spawn, which became his first superhero role. He also starred in Black Dynamite, where he was a co-writer of the screenplay, and Blood and Bone, featuring stars such as Quentin Rampage Jackson and Kimbo Slice. But his real martial arts masterpiece was Undisputed 2, where he played the lead role alongside Scott Adkins. The film became a huge success among martial arts fans because Michael and Scott's fighting skills were undeniable. Unlike many other actors who appear in martial arts movies, Michael is also a devoted family man and loving father in real life. His first marriage did not work out, but in his second marriage, he found the love of his life. Despite his demanding schedule, Michael always finds time to train and remains in excellent physical shape. Unlike many famous actors who only get into shape for a particular movie role, Michael maintains his physique consistently. According to the source, the actor is currently 58 years old. Donnie Yen, also known as Donnie Yen, is a Chinese actor, director, producer, and stunt and fight choreographer. He became popular thanks to the Ip Man film series and has received numerous awards for his contribution to the arts. Today, he continues to develop himself as a martial artist. Despite his successful career in cinema, Donnie began his path as a fighter at an early age. Influenced by kung fu films, he began training intensively at a wushu school. Interestingly, the school was owned by his mother, who was a wushu master in the Tai Chi style. His mother managed to build a strong foundation of knowledge in him, which later helped him reach his current level. Later, Donnie also gained experience from street fights in which he actively participated. By the age of 20, the knowledge he gained on the streets had hardened his character and probably brought elements of toughness and aggression into his fighting style. For 2 years, Donnie Yen was a member of the Chinese national wushu team. His coach was the legendary Li Jun, who also trained fighters such as Jet Li. However, the world of professional sports did not attract him, and he soon left the national team. Donnie continued developing as a martial artist. Today, his arsenal includes numerous kung fu techniques, as well as karate and kickboxing. More recently, he became interested in mixed martial arts. His entire experience and knowledge of martial arts helped him develop his own unique vision of combat. He can easily copy and reproduce almost any martial art style. Donnie Yen is a great example of both an actor and a martial artist. He began his acting career with the film Drunken Tai Chi, immediately taking on the lead role. Although he did not particularly enjoy the filming process or the director himself, he did not leave the world of cinema. Several more films featuring Donnie were released under the direction of Yuan Wu-ping. However, real fame came to him with Once Upon a Time in China 2, where he had the opportunity to act alongside Jet Li. Later, Donnie appeared in the Ip Man film franchise, which brought him genuine international popularity. The film is a semi-biographical story about Ip Man, a martial artist who openly taught Wing Chun and later became world famous. Bruce Lee was one of Ip Man's students. In his personal life, Donnie is married to Cecilia Sissy Wang. The couple has 2 children. According to the source, the actor is currently 63 years old. Friends, if you enjoyed this video, support it with a like. Good luck to everyone.